Now I will discuss the Ohm's law in macroscopic form or miniature form. Firstly, we will derive the Ohm's law. We have derived relation in current and drift speed. Okay, and we know the drift speed also. It is E tau upon m. Okay, we know the relation in electric field and voltage also. N E square A tau upon m, and electric field is written as V by L. Okay, then you can write I equal to, again I am writing here, N E square A tau upon ml into V. Okay, then this is known as Ohm's law because this is constant. All of you know the formula. V upon I is written as ml upon n square A tau. This is constant, and this constant is known as resistance R. In this relation, E and m both are constant, and for a material n, number of electrons per unit volume, that is also constant. For a given temperature, tau is constant. For a given sample, L is constant, A is constant. Ultimately, you will say ratio of the V and I is constant, that is Ohm's law. Okay, now I will discuss miniature form or macroscopic forms. Okay, you just think, if E is multiplied by L, we get the voltage. Okay, so voltage is macroscopic form and electric field is microscopic form. This is the microscopic form and this is macroscopic form. Okay, similarly, all of you know the relation current density is given by current per unit area. Okay, so current is macroscopic, density is microscopic. This is microscopic form. Okay, this is microscopic form. Now here I say I equal to V by R. That is my Ohm's law. I can be written as current density into area. V can be written as E into L. R can be written as rho L by A. You can cancel as L. You can cancel as A. You can write J equal to 1 by rho into A. And 1 by rho is the resistivity. Inverse of resistivity is conductivity. That is sigma. J is sigma E. This is known as a microscopic form of Ohm's law. And what is macroscopic form? V equal to IR. I hope it is clear. So I am showing you. You just read the slide. I think I have to show on the next page. This is a conductor connected to supply. Current flow like this. I think we have drawn this direction of flow of current wrong. It should be like this. The graph is straight line for ohmic conductor which follow the Ohm's law, and for non-ohmic conductor it should be curve. I think slide is not completing. It's not visible up to the last. I think no, it is visible. You? No? Still not? Okay. No, it is visible. No. All of you know, small potential difference, small current. 6 volts applied to the same resistance, current is 3 ampere. Same resistance, R is same. You are changing the voltage. When V is increasing, current is also increasing. Again not visible. Let me correct it. Okay. Ohmic conductor which obey the Ohm's law, graph is straight line. Non-ohmic conductor like thermistor, semiconductors, that is non-ohmic conductors. Now I will show you how we will experimentally verify the Ohm's law. So this is the experimental setup. Here we have the rheostat, ammeter, voltmeter and supply. As you plug the key, you change the voltmeter, you will observe, you change the battery voltage, you will see the V1 and I1 and at particular resistance R1. Okay. Again you change the voltage, resistance is constant, you will observe current will vary. But if you change the resistance of the circuit, you will see at particular resistance R2, what will happen? That particular resistance R2, if voltage is same, current will change. Okay. Sometimes we have to plot the graph also. So now I am plotting the graph on the next slide.